Hi everyone, how are you? I'm doing great, thanks for asking. I'm Hannah, welcome to my channel. Today we're reacting to JOJO SIWA's newest cover, Bette Davis Eyes. Now, I've never reacted to JOJO SIWA on this channel. To be completely honest, I don't really know a lot about her as a singer. I have seen a little bit of the drama, the tea that she has involved herself in on TikTok, but otherwise I don't know anything about her voice, so this should be fun. I haven't heard any of this song. I have just heard people talking about it. I knew that it would be a fun one to listen to together. So let's do it. So it looks like this is a cover of a song by Kim Carnes from the 80s. I have never heard this song. JOJO will be my first impression.
Her hair is hollow gold. Her lips sweet surprise. Her hands are never cold.
Okay, there's some rasp.
You won't have to think twice.
It's kind of a fun song.
And she'll tease you, she'll unease you. All the better just to please you. She's precocious, and she knows just what it.
Okay, let's hold on a second. I want to go back. There's something I want to listen to. So there's a lot of rasp going on. I haven't heard a lot of JOJO singing. I think I've heard a little bit of, I can't remember what her song was called. Oh, what was that song? Karma. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what it's called. I've heard a little bit of this.
I did some bad things. I swear I did it all for fun and it meant nothing.
Now I'm remembering. Okay, so JOJO has some rasp to her sound and some rasp in her speaking voice.
Dream guest on my podcast.
She's adding a lot of rasp to this song. And at the beginning, it's a little lighter, but it still sounds like she's putting it on purpose. But this part is particularly rough. The word precocious.
She's precocious, and she knows just what it takes to make a pro blush.
Oh, sorry. That is difficult to listen to for a couple reasons. Number one, I don't think that's particularly pleasant on the ears, but also because it is not how she wants to sing up there. And so because I know that she's putting it on purpose, it sounds painful to me. Now, since I've never heard this song by Kim Carnes, let's listen to a little bit just so I know like what the original sounds like.
She's pure as New York snow.
Okay, so she's got some rasp.
She got Bette Davis eyes.
Okay, so that's the original. Because I don't know anything about Kim Carnes' speaking voice or like any of her other songs, I don't want to say definitively that I think that rasp is too much, but it does sound like a lot. Personally, not a sound that I like to listen to. That's just me. Here we have JOJO being, faithful to the original, but it sounds like she's trying to copy it and it sounds painful. If someone has some natural rasp to their voice, it's usually in their speaking voice area. So in the lower notes, that would make a lot of sense. But as she's going higher, I know she's putting that on because she does not sound like that in Karma, and that is really hard. And there are also some notes that sound a little auto-tuned. I imagine because singing with this rasp is not easy to sing with that level of rasp on pitch.
And she knows just what it takes to make a pro blush.
That sounds so painful.
She's got Bette Davis eyes.
Oh, it sounds painful. Oh.
She's got Bette Davis eyes. She'll take a tumble on you. Oh, you like you a dice.
I think this song could be so much better with the rasp being sparingly, and I would say the same thing for the original. Like I said, it's just not really my style. Maybe it really comes down to my vocal training, and so hearing that makes me like have a visceral reaction of like, because it sounds painful. But she sings this higher note, and there's a lot of potential here. Like, I think that JOJO SIWA can sing. Like, she has a lot of potential, and she, even despite those moments where I think that there's a little auto-tune, like, she can hit the notes, and there's a note right here where she does.
She'll take a tumble on you.
on you. That's pretty. There's so much potential here. And I imagine because we know from this rasp that JoJo really, really likes, I've definitely heard her really push it into her speaking voice. She probably is doing this song because of the way that Kim Carnes sings it, but I think that she has potential. I just wish that she really, really lightened the rasp. Like majorly. It feels like rasp in this song, it's like 95% of the notes. I would rather the rasp be on like 10% of the notes.
She'll expose you when she snows you. Off her feet with the crumbs she throws you.
Okay, so there's a lot of auto-tune happening here. I'm not a big fan of like the remix vibes of it, like the techno dance party beat that's happening. Personally, I just don't really like that. But here, when she goes up higher, again, more evidence that it's a forced affect because she can't get those notes up there with the rasp she wants, so they have to auto-tune it.
She's ferocious, and she knows just what it takes to make a pro blush. All the boys think she's a spy. She's got Bette Davis eyes.
Her voice did not feel good after she recorded this. I guarantee it. Well, wasn't that something? I don't even know. All the boys think she, all the boys. I don't even think I could force that level of rasp. So I'm struggling to know what to say. Rasp is an affect or a style we can add to our voice. There are other things you hear a lot in pop music, like forced flips or a falsetto sound where it's very, very light and airy. These are styles, affects that we can put on our voice to make our song interesting, because interesting songs don't have perfect balance singing all the time. That's the truth. But we want to make sure that our voice is in a healthy enough place that when we add that on, it really is a choice. I can add it on and I can take it off as easily. It doesn't feel like it is clearly a choice, but it doesn't feel like a balanced choice because it's constant throughout the entire song. I don't think this felt very good for her. I don't think it's natural for her. I think that she has a similar quality to her voice like Miley Cyrus. It's a little bit deeper. It is easier for Miley Cyrus to lean into a rasp than it is for me because Miley is an alto and I am a soprano. I don't have that quality to my voice. I sound like a Disney princess when I talk, okay? So I don't have that quality to my voice. I think that JoJo does, but this is so much. It's not only unhealthy for her voice, but I think it's too much. At least from the little bit of Kim Carnes's version, I think it's even more than what she did. So I didn't really like it. I didn't really like it. If there's any other JoJo SIWA songs you guys want me to react to or any other things, please let me know in the comments. Until next time, love you. Bye.